Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Lockdown Performance. Back again after only a couple of days this time. I reckon that's a pretty good effort. Today we're going to do some work on the Volvo for a change. So what's going on here is we're going to do a couple of little turbo things, you know what I'm saying? So I went and got a couple of little bits and pieces from RCE over in Slacks Creek. What's that? That looks like a 90 degree 45 and a straight -10 for my oil return, because this Chinese stuff was just junk. And some braided hose. Got the Volvo over here. It's been pissing down rain for the last day or so, but winds kicked up this morning, so it's drying up. Alrighty, let's pop this bonnet all the way back. That one. That one. We'll lift that up there and we'll get these things, put them on the side of the guards here so we don't scratch everything. I might just leave that one on there for now because I don't really need to lean over that side. Probably just see if I can... I'll pop that out so I've got a little bit more room to work in here, a bit of room to walk. I can walk all the way up to there. Clips are out, guards off, bit of water in there, got a bit of room now. Eventually I might cut that and nutsert it so that I can take it off, so I've even got more access, which is going to be freaking awesome. Put that down over there for now. So the plan is I'm going to disassemble that, put the housing onto that manifold on the 1J, and then what I'll have to do is just work out where my return lines and all that sort of stuff are going to go, how they're going to go. I'll keep this one for the Q45, so yeah, we'll get that done, see what happens. Got to have a bit of a energy hit. Not bad, these noodles. They're not sponsoring me though. That surface will have to be cleaned, but for now I'll just get rid of these nuts. I might have to do a little bit of die grinding on my turbo housing as well, because for some reason one of the bolts, I think that one there's out just a little bit. Probably might have to screw that in a bit further before we do all that. Reusing a stainless steel gasket. A lot of people don't like that stuff, that red shit. So what I might do is I'll probably just clean that off, put it straight on. It's not going to be a big deal anyway. If it leaks, I'll just have to reseal it with the proper shit, you know what I mean? New gasket or something like that. But I mean, that gasket's only had a little bit of time on the Q45, so we'll see how it goes. So I've got the housing here, I think, from memory, I think it's a 12, but I could be wrong. It's probably 14, 13. So what I'm going to do is, oh jeez, tighten them a bit. Oh, loosen those off. There. Try not to slice my fingers. You don't want that. You don't want any of that behaviour. And then at least once I get it off, I can it's a lot easier. It's just a lot easier to work with. I could sort of work work out where everything goes a bit better. That can go off there. Might have to use the open end section for that one. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that bolt there, because the feed's in the way. So, yeah, we'll just see if I can get that off without any other forms of drama. Oh yeah, just rotate that. As soon as I get these other bolts off, I can rotate it and then make life really easy for myself. Take that off there. Yeah, they've just got these little bolts and then plates on there. So I am up to the bottom bolt here. As soon as I loosen that, I should be able to loosen the bloody housing off. They weren't going anywhere anyway. Oh, there we go. Loosen that. I'm going to have to clean the goo off the bottom of the exhaust housing as well. That goes there. That goes there. And that just pops out of there like that. It's got a bit of gunk in there. There we go. There's the housing. Happy days. I apologise about the filming, etc, 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 but it's very hard getting things done in regards to filming when you're doing it by yourself, when it's windy, when you're outdoors, all that sort of stuff. So bear with me, guys. Freaking, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I won't spin it because it's sitting on the exhaust wheel. But yeah, that's her. I'll put that away for now. Bit of oil coming out there. Not to worry. I'll get the old razor out and clean all that shit off. And then we will progress to the next step. Can't find me razor, so I'm just using a rule. Most of it's coming off pretty easy. Shit stuff. Works alright, but it didn't leak. The reason I actually used some of this stuff was because on the Q45 the flange is not dead straight, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to leak. But this is brand new, this one, and I believe I've checked it before, it's pretty straight, so I don't think I'll be needing any of this goo. I'll just get what I can off it and then give it a wipe down with a bit of acetone, blow the bastard out and bolt the bastard on. There we go, just had to nick them out a little bit. Should fit okay now. Gasket's good to go. Nice and clean both sides. I have to screw that one in once I've got the housing on there. But yeah, I'm just going to try seal it up without using any of that red shit. Let us go. That's it. Thanking you kindly. So the housing's on. These nuts are just on here like this for now, but I've just tightened them down to flatten that gasket out a bit. I'm going to put the rest of the turbo back in there and just check where all my lines go, and then I'll probably take it off again and just maybe put some washers or Loctite or something like that on there. Only a trial run anyway for now. I've got a wastegate coming for that square type wastegate. Not sure how the exhaust is going to go. I might get it through there. It's going to be tight. That's 4-inch there, so I'm just going to maybe go 4-inch down to like 3 and just wrap it around and see how I go. Yeah, fun and games. So that's probably where I want it. As for the oil return, that's going to have to go in between these pipes here. So yeah, I don't really want to turn it so it's on an angle. I want the feed to be fairly straight. So everything's looking pretty good. Hopefully have it started this weekend. So anyway guys, that's it for another episode. Only a quick one this time, but we're making progress. All I need to do is complete that return line. The hose is a bit big, or it's bigger than the one that's on the Q45. It's a -10 fitting, but the hose is actually bigger, and the problem I'm having is that the hose with the braiding on it is actually touching between the headers when I push it through. So I can do it another way by clocking the turbo a little bit, but I don't want to do that. I want to have the feed going in straight from the top and the return straight out, if you know what I mean. So, but I'll work something out anyway. I've got my neighbour going to drill out my housing for me to put a fitting in there for boost reference. Waiting on the 4-bolt wastegate. That should be here hopefully either Friday or Monday. So yeah, what do we got? We got return line needs to be done, wastegate needs to be done, and then I'll probably just get some new plugs for it as well, just to keep here. Hook up a makeshift fuel rig and then go from there. Not sure what the base pressure is on the 1JZ stock fuel rail. 38 pound. I don't know. I'll find out anyway, because last time I was using the hose clamp and that was fouling the plug, so I'm not going to do that again. I'll just set it up correctly, get some spare plugs, new ones, in case I have any dramas. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see and hear what it sounds like. Hasn't been running now for about 6 months, so we just have to wait. Also, the Q45, which is parked over here at the moment. I did say in my last video that it was getting a T76, which is true, but I didn't have the T76 at that time. It's on the way, so that's what's happening on the Q. Q's getting a T76 with a .81 rear, T4 flange. It's a half decent turbo, journal bearing, but it's half decent. Polished housing, billet backing plate, all that sort of jazz, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's where we're at with the Q. So once again guys, thanks for joining, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing and all that sort of stuff. Catch you soon. Bye.